All right, in today's video, we'll be discussing some factors that may be affecting your earnings. All right, on Amazon KDP, it's important. In fact, almost every publisher on Amazon KDP wants to make money. All right, even likewise me that is talking to you. So let's talk about these factors. The number one factor is buyer's interest. Yes, it's very important to do keyword research before you start creating a book on any particular title. Buyer's interest plays important role. If the people you are creating that book are not much, don't create it. So you have to do your keyword research. I have a video I will link in this description. Go and watch it about keyword research so that you know the approximate number of people that may be interested in that title you want to create before venturing into it. All right. So if large number of people are interested in that title, you are likely to make money when that title is published. But if there are just less number of people that are interested in that particular title, you may not make any reasonable amount of money. No matter how beautiful that title may seem to be. You are writing for the audience, you are writing for people because it's the people that will give you the money. So make this research on the interest of the people before you start publishing on that title. If much people are not interested in that title, don't go for it so that your earnings will not suffer on Amazon KDP. Another important factor is competition. Yes, if the competition in that title you are creating or in that book kind of book you like to write is high, please withdraw. All right, and that's why I keep on preaching against low content books because most low content books out there are so competitive. So if there may be 20,000 low content books in that particular topic you want to write about, what makes you think that when you write your own, it will excel? You're competing with 20,000, excellent books in that particular title. So low content time when people made money from it has gone. Now you have to go into massive advertising before you think of making money from it. So if that title you are interested in is competitive, please, my kind advice to you, very competitive, is to step back. All right, just withdraw. But if the competition is not that high, come on, you can write and try your luck. Nobody knows. Algorithm may pick your book and show it to more people. So competition is something you need to consider. Another factor that may affect your earnings on Amazon KDP is season. Yes, season plays important role. There are seasons for massive book sales on Amazon KDP on general scale. Talk about November, December, January, February, March. These 5 months of the year, people make a lot of money on those months in those months. All right. So if maybe you are publishing or you are not seeing sales outside these months, know that okay, it's because of the season. But once these months are involved, you are likely to have massive sales and make more money when compared to other months. But that doesn't mean that some months, some things don't happen. Maybe some massive sales don't come in. There are some months that maybe you experience massive sales that are not part of these months I mentioned. It happens, all right? But it's on rare occasions, just like last month. One of my book from nowhere, a book that have not been selling, did over $300. All right. This book have been on sale for more than 1 year now. And last month, something happened. I didn't know what happened. I think somebody ordered the large number of it, over $300 from one single book without us or anything. So it happens, but in most cases, these months I mentioned are usually seasons for massive book sales. Another factor that affects your earning on Amazon KDP is overpopularity of a particular title. Yes. If a particular title is so popular, all right, have over 30,000 books written under it, you may not make money. Yes. Let me give you a practical example. As of 2022, 2023, 2024, there's this particular title, tech title I like writing about, all right? and I make good amounts of money from these books. In fact, I have over five books under that title, under different pen names. All right. So, and maybe no matter how the market, how bad the market is in a particular month, each will bring $30. All right. Then what happened? This year, towards the ending of last year to this year, 2025, I noticed that in fact, there is massive published books under that particular title. I don't know who is doing that, but it has become so overpopular. And in a situation like this, when if I decide to write a book on that same particular title, I may not make sales like the way I used to. It will affect my earnings because the title has been overpopulated. Somebody have discovered there is money in it and he dished out a lot of books. Maybe he told his friends, they wrote about it and they pushed it on to Amazon. So I will not make money, much money from it. So is instead of wasting my energy on that title now, it's better I think about another title that is less competitive, that is not that popular like that, that that person does not know about. Then I'll write about it. Even if it's just five copies or six copies it sells in a month, I'm okay than venturing into that title that is overpopulated in the system. Okay, another factor that may affect your earnings on YouTube, sorry, another factor that may affect your earnings on Amazon KDP is promotion. All right, you may not be running Amazon ads, all right, because there are so many upcoming creators, all right, that don't have money to invest in Amazon ads. Someone like me, I know I'm not upcoming, but I don't like running Amazon ads. Instead, I use my platform. I use YouTube. I use Facebook. I use X. I use Instagram to talk to people about my book. All right. And then we end up buying, no matter how small it is. So if you are maybe a beginner in the system or somebody that don't like Amazon ads, come on, talk to people about some of your titles. It may not be all the titles because there are some titles you write. You may not like everybody to know that you're the one that wrote that book. All right. But some of your titles, talk to people about it on Facebook, on YouTube, if you have a YouTube account. All right, or other social media platforms. Tell them the importance why they need to buy that book, highlight some key areas in that book, and people may end up buying it. Okay, so promotion can be a factor. Some big brands promote their books with Amazon ads every day, even use Google AdSense to talk about to advertise because they know the importance of promotion. So, in your own little capacity, promote your book so that it will get sales and you will make money and you will see it on your Amazon KDP dashboard. All right. Another factor that may affect your earnings on KDP is what I call poor packaging and poor description. These two. How does your cover look like? Is it attracting? When somebody takes a look at your cover, can he say, yes, I think this book may contain something interesting because the cover is okay, let me buy it, let me purchase it? So that's another factor you have to consider. If your book cover is not okay, please hire a cover creator, a graphics designer. All right, let him design your cover for you. Yes, I have graphic designing skill, but sometimes I give the project to another person to design too. At the end, I compare the two. The one that stands out, I will use it to publish my book. That's how I do my thing. So even if you are good, you may decide, okay, let me give a professional designer to create it for me, to design for me. Let's compare the two. Then another factor in this two in one is the one I call description. How do you write your description? Is your book description when you're about publishing it has Amazon has a call to action? This is something you need to consider. Is it captivating? Is it can it capture people emotionally? All right. So once you have good description and have good cover, that your earnings on that particular book may increase. It's likely to increase and you make more money. So consider that an important factor. Inadequate effort to publish more quality books is another one. Yes, I know writing is not easy, but not to the level where you publish one book every 8 months, where you know that you're not an established writer or publisher. It doesn't make sense to me. So, if you know that you want to make money, you want to see more earnings on your Amazon KDP dashboard, please, you need to create more books, more quality books. All right. If you have made name for yourself, maybe you're a big brand, people have known you. You may even be creating one book in a year, or one book in 8 months, or one book in 10 months. I don't care. But now that you know that you still know more, you need more money. You have not sold over 8,000 copies of a book, or your entire book. You need more effort, please. You need to push more, you need to dedicate more time to create more quality books and push to the market. For that to boost your earnings in your KDP account is very important, because when you see that money, it gives joy. All right. When you open your dashboard and you see some good dollars, you will be happy because money motivates. It's an important factor, please. Then the last one on this list is overpricing. How do you price your book? Do you price your book that in a way that once it sells one copy, you'll have royalty of $10 or $7? That's not a good start. Price your book in a way that a copy of the paper format gives you between $4 to $6. If possible, let it end at $4. That's profit, because you're just starting, you're not yet known in the market. But if a particular book picks up and starts outselling others, you can go and have a little touch on the price to increase the little, maybe for the royalty to come up to $5. I've done that before. But at the beginning, when you're pricing your book, let it be between $4 to $6, or $4 to $5 is fine. All right. So once you understand these factors mentioned in this video and you put them into practice, definitely you'll make more money on your Amazon KDP and you smile with time. If you find this content helpful, consider subscribing to this channel. Here we cover a lot on self-publishing, YouTube education, and tech majorly. So if you're interested in any of these content types, subscribe to learn more. Watch this video here to learn keyword research. All right? If you have any comments, just drop that in the comment section. Let me hear what you have to say about this. All right? If this helps, say thank you. So, thank you and see you some other time. Stay good.